Welcome to PDFRun. In this video, we'll guide you on how to fill out a Revocable Living Trust Form. A Revocable Living Trust, also referred to as the Grantor Trust, or Inter-Vivos Trust, is created by a grantor, with the purpose of holding his, or her assets, and properties in order to dictate how the aforementioned assets, and property, will be distributed upon his or her death. It can be altered, amended, or revoked by the grantor at any time, as long as he or she is still alive. To begin filling out this document, click on the Fill Online button. This will redirect you to PDFRun's online editor. First, enter the title of your Revocable Living Trust, then enter the current date. Next, enter both the grantor's and trustee's full legal name and mailing address. For the next part, read and understand each article carefully. Some of them may require additional input. They are as follows. Article 1. Name of the trust. Enter the title of your trust. Then, mark the Is box if this trust is an amendment to a prior living trust. Otherwise, mark the Is Not box. Article 2. Transfer of property. Article 3. Life of the grantor. For Article 4. Death of the grantor, there are 5 parts. Please read the statements carefully, and provide any information being asked, if applicable. Part A. Specific distributions. Enter the names of the individuals or organizations who will receive the property. Part B. Personal property. Mark the appropriate box, which corresponds to the person or organization you wish to transfer your personal property to. You may select either to transfer to beneficiaries or specify an individual that you would like to transfer your personal property to. Enter that individual's full legal name, residential address, and the last 4 digits of their social security number or tax identification number. Part C. Pet trust. Enter the full legal name and residential address of the individual you would like to entrust your pet to upon your death. Then, if that certain individual cannot take care of your pet, enter the full legal name and residential address of the individual you would like to possess the caretaking rights of your pet. Also, under this part, please read and provide any additional information. For care of pet or pets, please read the statement carefully. For funding, mark the appropriate box, which corresponds to the amount you will be setting aside for your pet. Lastly, for this part, third-party enforcement. Enter the full legal name and residential address of the individual you would like to inspect the caretaking of your pet, and request an accounting for the funds that have been allocated. Part D. Residuary property. Enter information about the beneficiaries you would like to distribute your income and properties to, such as their full legal name, last 4 digits of social security number, or tax identification number and address. Part E. Failure of all beneficiaries. Enter the state you are currently in. And lastly, Part F. Distribution to any person who is under the age of 18. Article 5. Payment of death taxes, administration expenses, etc. Article 6. Estate of the grantor. Article 7. Trustee powers. Article 8. Payment of premiums. Article 9. Distribution by trustee. Limitation on exercise of special power of appointment. For Article 10. Accounting. Mark the appropriate box, which corresponds to how many times accounting requests may be made by your beneficiaries. Then, enter it in the space provided. Article 11. Spendthrift provisions. Article 12. Dealings with third parties. For Article 13. Successor trustees and other provisions dealing with trustees. Under this part, please read and provide the information needed in these 2 parts. For Part A. Successor trustee. Enter the full legal name and mailing address of your first and second successor trustees. And Part I. Compensation of trustee. Mark the appropriate box, which corresponds to the compensation you will be giving the trustee. Article 14. Governing law. Enter the state where this trust is made and executed. Article 15. Survival. Enter the number of days the benefiting party has survived you. Article 16. Incapacity. For Article 17. Order of death. Mark the appropriate box, which corresponds to your status. If you choose is married, enter the name of the spouse, then mark either the grantor dies first, or the grantor dies second. Article 18. Children. Enter the full legal names of your children, if applicable. Article 19. Severability. Article 20. Gender references. Article 21. Exclusion. Enter all of the individuals and organizations excluded from this trust. Lastly, Article 22. Power to alter, amend, or revoke. Afterwards, enter the grantor's, trustees, and successor's signature, their full legal names, and the date of signing. For the next part of the form, fill out the self-proving affidavit. First, enter the state and county. Then, affix the signature of the grantor, the trustee, the successor trustee, the second successor trustee, and the witness, along with the date of signing. For the notary acknowledgement, enter the date of signing, the grantor's full legal name, commission expiry date, and the notary public's full legal name. On the last part of the form, Attachment A, enter all of the assets you wish to transfer to the trustee. Review and double-check if all entered information is correct and accurate. Once finished, click on the Done button to save, download, and print your Revocable Living Trust Form. To learn more about this form or find other fillable templates, visit www.pdfrun.com.